Hi everyone, and welcome to the Signal Box this morning on this lovely Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. I know in America it's Memorial Day, and if you live in the States, have a great Memorial Day. Anyway, in the UK, as mentioned, it's Bank Holiday Monday today, so traditionally on the railway, every bank holiday in the UK, the layout comes out for a lot of maintenance work and lots of fiddling and bits and pieces going on that I don't normally get a chance to do in the weekdays, and certainly not on the weekends because the railway normally is operational of a Saturday. Anyway, so the Bank Holiday Monday, I'm taking advantage of that day today and doing a little bit of work. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and sign the train register book on your way in, and I hope you enjoy this video. So here we go. So what's going on today on my railway? I'll show you. So over here is the main project I'm working on today at the moment. I've got some work going on, as you can see, and I'll talk you through what I've been doing. So about a day or two ago, I got the Dremel out and I cut short these sidings on these two pit roads there. So the area of white you can see, that's where the track used to go all the way up to the rock face. It used to go all the way up to the end, and now they've been cut short. There's a reason for that, obviously to fit the new Loco shed. That's why I've primarily done that. But I thought what I'd do, that area with the old track bed, I've covered in with some plaster material, and I'm going to paint that like a grey road colour, exactly the same stuff I've used for the road over there, so that will blend in with that. I've also managed to cut up into strips some walkway material in the centre road of those two pits. So they're drying at the moment with some PVA glue. Once that goes off and it's all hard and dry, we can possibly paint that a little bit of a darker colour or leave as is. So we've got somewhere for the train crews to walk in between the two pits, and that's just waiting to dry. So what I'm going to do in the next bit, I'm going to actually paint that white plaster that's gone off now. It has dried. I'm going to paint that area in, and it should look a little bit more different. Anyway, I'll see you in the next bit. Okay, here we are about 20 minutes later by the power of fast forward, and I've now painted that area in. That's just drying almost. That's the second coat on, and yeah, that's looking much better already, isn't it? The whole thing will look much better in perspective when we get the Loco shed sat on there nicely, and it will look much better. What else did I do really quickly? The area here in front of the station and the goods depot, that was a little bit rusty, so we gave that a little bit of a touch up. The platform, I gave another lick of paint, which makes it look a bit more nicer as well. And yeah, so that's that. So let's continue. Okay, moving on. It's the afternoon already. Wow. Okay, so we've got some vegetation growing on the platform there to the right hand side of that station lamppost. That's actually a little clever little idea you can do if you've ever got any glue marks on your platform, i.e. Where little people have broken off their plastic legs, there's a glue mark and you want to kind of hide it up, you can put a little bit of vegetation over that like I've done. Just an idea. There's a lady waiting for a train by the lamppost there. I've added her there, and then moving up this way, another blob of vegetation just growing there. That blob of PVA has got to dry, so that little bit of vegetation is drying there. And then what I'm going to do as well, that actual piece of vegetation along with that one there, I'm going to dab in some flowers using some different colour paints to add some little pretty flowers growing in that bush there. So I can do the same there at some point. I've got a station motorised trolley that's hiding up another glue mark on the platform, and the station flower bed there is a recycled item from my old layout. So the other day I was talking about starter signals, how this end of the station technically didn't have any signals. Well, they do now, because I've kit bashed a couple of old Hornby signals. So we've got some signals on the end of the platform there. All I've done is cut down some Hornby bracket signals and just mounted them on some plastic card, and just added a ladder at the back of those, like so, and that's made that look rather nice, and I think it gives it a little bit more of a character. This is what I'm pleased with though. On this end, the actual starter by the water crane there, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? and the centre road, which is the distance signal in the middle platform there by the flower bed, that's actually a repeater for the home signal, which protects the level crossing. So something else you might have noticed here as well, there used to be the starter signal around about there. It's not anymore because I've removed it. I've put some vegetation there and I've correctly mounted the directional starter signal there. So it's now going to plug into there, and that will be for that direction. Even though I said the other day about my railway has a bi-directional line, which means trains can run both ways on the track there, I'm going to put another little signal, I think, on the end there, because I have got one somewhere. Here it is. There's the one that I made earlier on a famous children's television program. They used to say that all the time. Here's one I made earlier. So there is one I made earlier. I think what we're going to do is pop him on the end there, maybe like that, on the end there. Most definitely, I think something like that. It will live there. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing so far, and I think it looks a bit better. Definitely improved. What else have I been doing? Yes, I added a little bit of detail to the taxi rank stroke bus terminal there. We've now got an additional person with that gentleman waiting for a taxi, hailing that taxi cab. He's hailing that taxi cab there, and he's got a female with him. Tut tut, what's going on? We've got a young lady over there. She stands there quite bemused. She's waiting for somebody to get off the bus, or an arriving taxi, or someone maybe to liaise with. We don't know. Mystery girl. And then we've got that gentleman there. He's just talking to someone in the taxi cab, possibly another taxi cab driver, and he's doing his thing there. But over here we've got this quite nice little scene I've actually come up with. We've got good old granddad taking his kids to school, and then Mrs. Lavender there, she's got 2 girls and a boy going to meet their friends as well, so they're going to say hello before they go into school this morning. So that's that. So I think, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to actually set up and run trains today as such. I'm pleased that I've spent the best part of the day fiddling about and doing some different things. So there we are. I think in the next video you will see some trains running, and obviously we'll have the Loco shed and everything in place, have a proper running session. But I just thought I'd share this bank holiday little bit of fiddling about I've been doing with the railway today, and I think I'm going to call it a day now. I'm going to have my lunch before I forget, because if I don't stop now I'll miss out on my lunch break, my P&R, and that'll be that. But anyway, that's what I've been doing for the bank holiday today, guys. Just a little bit of fiddling, and I'm really pleased actually with the results I've done today. Some good bit of work, because if I hadn't have done it today I would never have got round to actually doing it. And one of the most important things I wanted to do is re-site that signal, which is now there. And all my signals are what you call plug and play. That basically I've lopped off the ears of the plastic bracket that secures it to the lead base, and they just nicely sit in the post, and you can take them out when I finish. So if you're wondering, I will demonstrate. So here is said signal, this one here. It used to be where that vegetation bush is over there, but now by the powers of Big Hand in the Sky, we can slot that into there like that, and there we go. There is our proper starter signal for that direction. And then when I finish with it, just comes out like that. Very ingenious little thing I come up with, and it's very handy so the signals don't get broken off in storage. So I think that is it, guys, and it looks like the paint has dried over there, which is fantastic. So yep, the next time we see things, they should look nice. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your bank holiday and Memorial Day if you're in America, and in the UK, have a good one. And I'll see you in the next episode of The Signal Box. Take care now. Bye bye.